Welcome to our video series on how to use Insider Finance to take smart money trades using real-time option flow. In this video, we're going to show you how to use the platform and how it can help you make more informed trading decisions. Stay tuned for more videos in this series where we'll cover the key features of this platform and demonstrate it with live trades.
The key to my success using this platform is to look for unusual activity from the real-time data. One way to do this is by selecting Unusual from the top menu preset. This will filter from over 6 million option orders and only show you the institutional trades more likely to be unusual in some way for that particular ticker. Sometimes it is unusual volume, unusual premium, or it could also be an unusual out-of-the-money strike price selected. Before we start taking live trades, let's review some key features of this platform. In the top middle, we have a market sentiment dial. This way, if we take a trade, we are not trading against the market. Then, in the middle, the Smart Market Insight box filters the real-time data from below by the presets you had selected up top. Below that are the option orders coming in real time as they are filled. Again, they are filtered by various things that make them either special or different than the normal flow for that ticker. You can sort by any column. My favorite sorts are by open interest, by type, and by heat score. Heat score is a proprietary algorithm that measures how aggressively the institution wanted the order filled by measuring volume, where it was filled, the premium paid, among other proprietary measures. As retail traders, it can be challenging to compete against the big players in the market. Insider Finance's platform levels the playing field by giving you unprecedented access to institutional trading activity. By analyzing large orders split into smaller ones, called sweeps or splits, or even those arranged on private exchanges, called dark pool prints, the platform can help identify unusual option activity beyond a ticker's norm. Why would that be important? By spotting hidden trade activity, especially those that are building a large position spread over several days, you may have an opportunity for early entry before a ticker's price action takes off. The platform offers robust ticker research tools that are essential before considering a trade. Since we often do not know if there is a catalyst to drive a ticker's market, we do not always know the intention behind an option order. Sometimes it could just be a hedge or previous position. Not all unusual option activity will result in ticker price movement. For this reason, we encourage all traders to evaluate sentiment, find appropriate entry, and manage risk exposure with your order size or premium paid. Institutions have an array of resources at their fingertips to acquire first-line access to market-moving data. They place trades in large volumes, only needing small movements in price to make a profit. Larger movements in price can occur when the news catalyst is significant. However, this cannot always be predicted. Armed with Insider Finance's peek behind the smart money curtain, retail traders can level up their game and start making more informed decisions for better returns and improve their win rate. As I wait for more data to start coming in, let's look at some other features of the platform. Another helpful widget I like is the bottom right where you can use the drop-down menu and click Watch List. Add or remove any ticker. If you click the Aggregate slider, it will filter the Smart Market Insight flow by this watch list, or if you click the Flow slider, it will filter the real-time flow at the bottom as well. I use the watch list to add tickers that seem interesting, but may not necessarily be ready for taking an entry. Later in this video, I will show you what I look for before taking an entry into a trade. Alternatively, you can click the star slider on each box to filter the Smart Market Insight and the real-time data flow by your watch list. Another helpful feature is the Option Sector Sentiment, found in the drop-down menu from the top right widget. I use this to get a sense for which sectors are trading with the highest volume. Again, this helps in not trading against the market. Let's now look at the ticker research page. When I see an interesting order pop up from the dashboard, I always check the ticker research page. What I'm looking for is what Insider Finance calls confluence. What this means is you want to see multiple factors align that support the potential trade. In the center, you see the option orders that were placed. I place higher significance when I see multiple orders, especially for the same strike price. To me, this is saying that institutions are agreeing on how far a ticker's price might move, but again, there is no guarantee. You can select from a variety of widgets on the upper right with news, automated technical analysis, trend changes, and fundamentals. When there are multiple orders coming in for a ticker, I like to sort these by expiration to see where the majority of them expire. Let's now have a look at the InsiderFinance proprietary technical indicators compatible with TradingView. You can see at market open the SNO ticker has gapped down, and yet the InsiderFinance platform is showing call option orders coming in. So what we can do here is wait for this to bottom, then enter our call order for the same strike and same expiration, then wait for the gap fill. We want to confirm that the sell trend is about over on multiple time frames, so it becomes really easy to do with the platform's multi-time frame sentiment box here on the bottom right. Another ticker showing early unusual activity today is SPLK, with unusual call activity for this ticker. Remember, these are not just calls coming in. These are unusually higher volume than normal for this ticker, which a lot of times can be a clue to something coming from insiders that might know something early that we do not know. Let's now track the price activity of SPLK on TradingView. Again, we can see a market open gap down, so just like SNO, we'll let the selling play out, then find a bottom to take an entry on SPLK and hope for a gap fill. The options coming in for SPLK are for calls in the $110 strikes, and SPLK is currently just above $97. To confirm market direction, I will sometimes compare these tickers to SPY, just to see that I am not trading against the general market. Similarly, we can take a gap-filled trade on the SPY once we feel comfortable we have waited for a bottom reversal. Again, we want to see what InsiderFinance calls confluence. What this means is we are not relying on a single sign to take a trade, but rather multiple signs that a trade makes sense. So that might be unusual option activity, automated technical analysis, new sentiment, and what I see on the multi-time frame technical indicators on the 1-hour and 4-hour charts. Once those things align with my intended trade, I usually drop down to the 5-minute chart and time my entry and exit. As we wait for a bottom, we can see some bullish movement on the 5-minute time frame. We need to be really careful that this is not a short-term move. You can see on the bottom oscillators that the MACD ribbon and squeeze indicators have not bottomed out yet. So even though this ticker is showing a temporary reversal, I am waiting for more indicators to signal a bottom before taking a bullish trade. Now, we are starting to see all of the oscillators bottom out and reverse to bullish action. On the candle chart, we also have a buy signal tag showing up, so this would be a good spot to take entry to our SPLK trade. I will go back to the ticker research page to confirm which expiration and strike price that smart money was buying up and take a similar trade. For this SPLK example, we are looking at March 17 calls for the 110 strike prices. I will enter the trade now and watch the 5-minute chart for an exit. One of my favorite things to do is view the top tickers found here on the left. This list of 5 highest conviction tickers refreshes every 3 minutes. What I look for are multiple orders or very high volume of unusual orders. While waiting for SPLK to top out and for SPY to still bottom out, yet another interesting ticker popped up on this day, SBNY. At the time of this trade, I was not aware of the news surrounding this ticker. It was not until a full week later that big news broke out about a series of banking failures so big that the government had to step in and provide liquidity for several large banks or risk severe destabilization of centralized finance. So on this day, I took a same-day trade on SBNY, but did not capitalize on the larger move the following week. Let's run through the various features of the InsiderFinance platform that helps us develop conviction for our put trade on this ticker. The first thing I see is 100% bearish activity with both the sentiment tracker and the real-time option flow. They are all for the March 17 expiration, and the strikes range from $100 down to $80. Note the difference between market price here and the spot price. Market price, of course, is the current price of the ticker. Spot price is the price of the ticker at the time the order was filled. So I like to look at the market price to see that there is room for the ticker to move. And I like to look at the spot price to see that I am buying the option at the same price or better than what smart money bought it for. InsiderFinance has an automated technical analysis widget and news with sentiment. This is helpful to quickly gauge the sentiment for a ticker. Going back to TradingView, we are now seeing the SPY showing signs of a reversal. Although we have a buy signal, I am waiting for this candle to close above short-term resistance as confirmation of the reversal, before entering this bullish trade. I will now enter a bullish trade on the SPY. At this point, we are tracking SPLK and SPY for an exit, and still tracking SNO for an entry. It turned out later that I did not take the SNO trade because the entry was not as definitive as the other tickers this day. While we wait, let's look at the chart for SBNY. You can see that it has already gapped down, but that the put option orders are still coming in after the initial move. Also, the strike prices being purchased are still below the current market price of SBNY. So what I want to do here is wait for a temporary bullish reversal, wait for a top, then enter my put trade then. I am watching a 5-minute chart to do that, since the 1-hour and 4-hour charts still align with the bearish sentiment of the ticker. As I watch tickers like the SPY for an exit, I will sometimes look at the dark pool prints. These are the private exchange orders, and what they show me are where very heavy volume exists. These levels of high volume will very often indicate strong levels of support and resistance, despite what the options chain volume or technical charts show. You can see here, for example, that the current market price of SPY is about $393.75, but that there is very high dark pool volume at $396. So it may be a good idea to scale out or close the position as we near this level. Another ticker showing up now on top tickers is SI, Silvergate Bank. As mentioned previously, this was one of the banks that began the cascade of bank failures a week later. Naturally, we are seeing put volume coming in. And again, we took a short-term trade on this ticker. Much like SBNY, Silvergate had already gapped down at market open, so we will wait for a temporary bump on the 5-minute chart before taking a bearish trade for March 17 puts with a $5 strike price. You can go with the highest volume strikes. But what I do is choose the strike price that both has the highest volume, but also falls within the IV range of that expiration. While waiting for exits on SPY and SPLK and entry on SBNY and SI, another ticker popped up on the top tickers, RBLX or Roblox. Here we are seeing unusual call volume and the ticker is setting up for a bottom. So we will wait for a confirmed reversal on Roblox. Let's see how our SPY trade is doing. We can see here on the chart we are getting good bullish trend. We also see a trend reversal triangle here, which is a good sign for further bullish movement. This tells me that I can hang on to these calls a little while longer. And what I am looking for is the oscillators to start to thin out, indicating an imminent turnover near resistance. Eventually, we did take bullish short-term trades on SPLK, the SPY and Roblox, and bearish trades on SBNY and Silvergate. Let's now look at how these various trades ended up doing. Here is our SPY day trade for an initial loss of 2% on a bad entry, but re-entered and made profits of 33% and 19%. Here is our SPLK day trade for a scale-out profit of 26% and a full position close at 43%. Here is our SBNY day trade for a profit of 10%. Here is our Silvergate SI day trade for a profit of 30%. Here is our Roblox day trade for a profit of 20%.
As you can see, the InsiderFinance platform can reveal how you can get a sneak peek at the smart money institutional buying of options. This will help you get early entry into trades before price movement. Most people don't know this, but trading without real-time option flow information can be like trading blind. That's why this platform is so powerful. It gives you the information you need to make smarter, more informed trades. So if you're ready to take your trading to the next level, click the link below and sign up for a subscription to our online and mobile platform. All plans are all-inclusive and you can cancel at any time. Don't miss out on this opportunity. Click the link below to get started.